Love isn't easy, but it's a whole lot harder when your significant other treats you like utter trash. If the bad press is true, these celebrities are notoriously inconsiderate partners. The relationship between inescapable pop stars Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber was one for the books, and definitely one for the tabloids. It all started in 2010, when the pop stars were still teenagers. Although their on-again, off-again romance lasted for several years, the Biebs was apparently not the best when it came to matters of the heart. There was that time he got into a fistfight with actor Orlando Bloom after reportedly hooking up with Bloom's ex-wife Miranda Kerr. The move sounds purely spiteful on Bieber's part, considering Gomez was reportedly canoodling with Bloom at the time. In further news, Bieber reportedly got hot and heavy with a stripper while dating Gomez. He also allegedly bragged to his friends about taking her virginity. In 2013, David Letterman confessed he'd hurt Justin Bieber's feelings during a 2012 Late Show appearance, and Gomez reacted brilliantly.
And I made him cry.
Well, then that makes two of us.
Since then, Bieber and Gomez have both dated other people, but they keep getting back together. They were reportedly back together in March 2018, but allegedly broke up after a tense trip to Jamaica. Game over? Who knows? Here's how to deal with your British hunk boyfriend when you catch him with the nanny. Just play by the Sienna Miller playbook. According to Reuters, a tabloid reporter got his hands on an incriminating voicemail in 2015. It reportedly included a recording of Miller telling actor Daniel Craig, "I love you." Well, that would have been right when she was still dating Jude Law.
Oh, Nick, this is a complete drag.
The actress has admitted her behavior can be, quote, amoral, telling Esquire, "When I wasn't at work, I wasn't behaving the way you should." She might be referring to her affair with actor Balthazar Getty, who was married to Rosetta Millington at the time of their tryst. Miller admitted to GQ, "I probably seem like not a particularly nice person, not a girl's girl." Jersey Shore star Ronnie Ortiz-Magro doesn't have a lot of tact when it comes to relationships.
I can't keep doing it, I'm done. Come outside.
In Season 2, Sammy's sweetheart Giancola receives an anonymous note warning of Ronnie's cheating heart.
Have a great time in Miami because we're gonna be done. We're done right now because that's disgusting.
The infamous note claimed that when Giancola wasn't around, Ortiz-Magro put his head between a cocktail waitress's breasts, made out with two girls, and was, quote, grinding with multiple fat women.
You put me through enough. I'm done.
Believe it or not, that wasn't the worst of Ronnie's offenses.
If I probably walked through church right now, I'd burst into flames, to be honest with you.
The star's relationship with Giancola became even more toxic in Season 3.
You know what, this conversation's over. We're done.
Can
Leave
I
it at
just
that. No,
explain
I'm
something
done with
to
this
you?
conversation. It's over.
At the end of Season 3, one fight became so heated, Ronnie tried throwing Sammy and her entire bed onto the porch.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hi, can I help you? Is Friday okay for you?
Every reality show needs a villain, and Jax Taylor really rises to the challenge on Bravo's Vanderpump Rules.
He doesn't come home almost every other night. He leaves me at bars, leaves me at places, all because he can't deal with confrontation.
If you've been with the series since the beginning, you might remember when Taylor cheated on Stassi Schroeder with her best friend, Kristen Doty.
I didn't even think about it. I just did it. I didn't even care.
So do you think that maybe that makes you somebody that doesn't care about other people's feelings?
Probably.
Naturally, history repeated itself in Taylor's later relationship with Brittany Cartwright.
Just like so embarrassed, like I have to call my mom and tell her that Jax cheated on me with someone who I thought was a friend of mine.
Maybe she didn't treat all of her partners like trash, but Kristen Stewart certainly did a doozy on Robert Pattinson. Less than 4 months before the premiere of Twilight's final installment, Stewart found herself embroiled in one of young Hollywood's most shocking cheating scandals. When photos emerged of Stewart making out with Snow White and the Huntsman director Rupert Sanders, Twilight fans were stunned. The actress dramatically told Marie Claire, "I lit my universe on fire and I watched it burn. It was a really traumatic period in my early 20s that kickstarted something in me that was a bit more feral." A true rap icon, Eminem rose to fame off the back of controversial lyrics that depicted violence against women. Some of his songs targeted his ex-wife, Kim Mathers, the mother of his child. A track titled Kim depicts a disturbing fantasy about a murder-suicide. In 2007, Kim Mathers told 2020 how that song made her feel.
I was embarrassed. I was humiliated. I cried. I had to make sure that my kids don't hear it. And then I always just wondered what people think of me,
Kim Mathers claimed the problem started after Eminem got famous.
He became arrogant and cocky, and everything that he did for me or the kids, he has to be praised for, and, he's so used to getting so much attention.
Things reportedly came to a head when Kim saw her on-again, off-again husband beating up a blow-up doll that looked like her on stage. In 2017, Eminem released the track Bad Husband, which attempts to apologize to his ex-wife.
Look at this. Bubblegum lip smacker. What a waste.
He's best known for playing Fez in That 70s Show, but Wilmer Valderrama also happens to be a serious playboy and a serious blabbermouth. The actor revealed some very personal details about his love life during a filthy interview with Howard Stern. He even rated sex with actress Jennifer Love Hewitt on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, God. Scale of 1 to 10, how is she?
She's an 8.
Still the king.
Aside from calling Ashley Simpson a screamer and commenting on Lindsay Lohan's waxing habits, Valderrama also allegedly lied about taking Mandy Moore's virginity. Here's what Moore told Howard Stern in response to the interview.
Not only was it a fib, but it was so unlike him. It was so uncharacteristic.
Pop megastar Taylor Swift is notorious for trashing her exes in her songs and pretty much everywhere else. Appearing on The Ellen DeGeneres Show back in 2008, Swift made a huge deal about the way musician Joe Jonas allegedly dumped her.
I'm not even going to be able to remember the boy who broke up with me over the phone in 25 seconds when I was 18.
Meanwhile, the Jonas brother claimed on MySpace that Swift hung up on him, writing, "I called to discuss feelings with the other person. Those feelings were obviously not well received. I did not end the conversation. Someone else did." A lot of people think Taylor Swift also dissed ex-boyfriend Harry Styles during her VMA acceptance speech for I Knew You Were Trouble.
I also want to thank the person who inspired this song, who knows exactly who he is, because now I got one of these. Thank you so much!
Well, here's what Styles had to say about that.
I like a joke as much as the next guy, so good.
Next up, Swift's ex John Mayer, who told Rolling Stone he was really humiliated by her song Dear John and didn't deserve it. Oh, and then there's Calvin Harris, yet another ex, who accused Swift of trying to tear him down for something to do in a series of now very deleted tweets. Moral of the story? If you don't want Taylor Swift to write a breakup song about you, marry her.